For question number 2 on the review, again, it's a great setup for the quadratic formula right off the bat. We've got an x squared term, we've got an x term, and one side of the equation is equal to 0. So go back, make sure you have the quadratic formula somewhere at your fingertips to refer to. And in this case, my a is going to be equal to 2, my b is going to be equal to a -4, and my c is going to be equal to 7. So with that, I just plug the numbers in, and let's see what solutions fall out. I'm going to have -4 plus or minus the square root of -4 squared minus 4 times 2 times 7, and I want to divide all of that by 2a, so 2 times 2. Again, treat each of these as 3 different sections that we want to find. -4 gives me 4, plus or minus the square root of. Now I've got to figure out what's inside here under the radical. So I'll come over to my calculator, plug it in just the way that you see it. We want to make sure that there we go. We want to start with the -4 in parentheses, and we want that squared, minus 4 times 2 times 7, and this ends up giving me a -40 inside of the radical. And we want to divide that by the 2 times 2, which is 4 on the bottom. All right, in this case, we want to then go ahead and simplify and reduce this as much as we can. The first thing that should throw up some red flags is the fact that we have a negative inside of the radical. That means that my solution to this is going to be an imaginary solution, and we can take care of that negative by writing it as an I out in front. So that'll take care of the imaginary portion of this complex solution. The next thing that we need to do is check to see, can we simplify what's inside of this radical? And we can. Again, there's a pair of 2's hidden in there, and we can think of this as the square root of 4 times the square root of 10. And then we can take that square root of 4 is 2. And I usually like to write the 2 in front of the I. And so I end up with 4 plus or minus 2i times the square root of 10, all divided by 4. Again, you can't go jumping in and canceling because of the plus or minus that's in there. However, there is a common factor in there of 2, and we can pull that out. And I end up with 2 plus or minus I squared of 10 over 4. We can reduce the 2 and the 4 there, and we'll come up with my best final solution of 2 plus or minus I squared of 10 divided by 2, and you can't do any more than that. So that'll get me my pair of solutions there.